Hey YouTube, uh, this is the third. This is the third upload, I think, for YouTube. See, look, I told you I'm gonna be there for you. I may not be a good replacement for your father, but I am a replacement. Today we're playing Spyro. Um, this is my first time playing Spyro in like 2.5 decades, so it's gonna be awful. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you watching. And if you have any suggestions for games or anything like that, as always, you can put them in the Discord. Join the Discord if you would like. We have fun over there. That's also where I announce all of my streams. Also, that's where you can learn when we'll play games with chat again. We played Uno last week with chat. Had a good time. We'll play that again sometime in the future. So make sure you jump in the Discord so you can find out when we do that next. I appreciate you. Peace. All right, YouTube, welcome back. This is the title screen. Let's go into save slot one. As you can see, I have not done. I'm at 0% on all of these. So we will play the first Spyro the Dragon today. I doubt we'll finish it. I may come back to it if I really like it. But we'll see. Like I said, I have not played it in like 2.5 decades.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds. Or is it six? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure. Or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's done a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
His
He has been contained in a remote world.
audio is quiet.
No threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat? Besides, he is ugly. Ugly? That does it.
Does anybody know which one of these is the bad dragon?
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Spyro got that schmeat. So is Spyro the bad dragon? The green one?
Thank you for releasing me.
I think bad dragon sells in multiple colors.
In the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, I probably should start streaming on. Oh, I am live on TikTok. I was gonna say I should start streaming on TikTok, but I already am. Flame attack. Okay, so X is charge. Alright, there's the balloonist they were talking about. Hey, how much treasure you got there, fella? That much, I guess. Y'all don't forget to protect your neck. Yeah, always.
I'll torch you.
Keep your horns on Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Oh, that's an odd place for that. It's not where skill points. There's skill points in this game? Okay, so we got 2 more dragons to get and 44 more coins. I would like to get all the gems and things in this area before I go to the first area. That Wu-Tang
Hey, Spyro. Press the jump
song got a spike in popularity after old buddy took one to the throat. Yeah,
Of what?
falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric
That-
glaciers.
does not surprise me. Got a hole in my lip. Come back here, you son of a bitch. Oh, how'd I miss him that time? We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about the super easy jump. I just missed it because we didn't miss it. We just. We're also not gonna talk about that one. That one is also off limits. There's also something over on this side. Yeah. Maybe I should get my glasses. Because my depth perception seems off. There's one more dragon we need to get. And also a couple more gems. Okay. Not so secret level. Okay, there's 18 more gems. You are not in your depth today, one would say, yeah. One could say that if they were a meanie pants. Okay, let's go to this world first. We can look. We can look for those other 18 gems later. Well, I thought the game had crashed for a second. That is some long load times. I think I missed one yet. Okay, what's in this area? 200, and I feel like I'm gonna miss like one.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms,
Hey, it's Linda who just wants to be different.
that could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
I think that's a full heal. Is when you run across those. Three more dragons. I heard the egg guy. He must be on top of me. Oh. There's so many grand wizards all over the place. I didn't know Spyro was a clan capital. Alright, we're over halfway. Yo, thank you for the likes on the thank you for the likes on the live. I really appreciate it.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Okay, I'm supposed to glide from here to there? Or am I supposed to glide? No. I think this is up here is where the egg thief is. Yeah. Come here, you long-headed bastard. Come on now. How did I miss him? Do the lambs got gems in them? No, only the rams. Only the rams have gems. The lambs give you health. Ooh, that took too long. Oh, that's an invisible wall. See, the lambs just have those butterflies that Sparks eats. I do remember that from playing the game years and years and years ago. Spyro Go series. I remember having a ton of fun with it when I was younger. I don't remember a lot about the game since, because I had a Nintendo 64. My sisters had a PlayStation, so they had Spyro, and I did not. I remember Sony dropped the Spyro demo on PS1. My brother picked it up for me. That's fair. I really wish they would do demos like that again. Can I not get enough speed to break this? Let me free you first. Free that nigga Gavin.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
That man is definitely a power bottom. Maybe that has a lock. I could have swore I've been smashing I could have swore I've been smashing those though. Maybe not. Ooh, extra life. I would learn only years later that the reason I never passed the first world is because of poverty. That's fair.
It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
My sisters had Gran Turismo, and I did not understand. I could not, for the life of me, understand the licensing system in that game. Like, you had to get licenses to get better cars and stuff. And I just thought the only reason I had the Honda Civic was because I sucked, and not because I wasn't completing the races. I think the one is silver metallic. You be smashing the white boxes. Umar would be upset. Okay. There's somewhere I haven't been because I'm still missing 50 gems, and I know that doesn't have 50 gems in it. Oh, I need to look more carefully up here. I could have swore I just saw a yellow gem. You rat bastard. I was missing an area. Okay. Okay, yeah, these don't have a lock on them, and there is a key, so I can smash the ones without the lock. Do we think there are 28 gems in that one box, or do we think there's 25 and I've missed 3 red gems somewhere? Because it's going to take a while just looking for 3 random ass red gems. I don't know, but I'm calling the boxes with no keys, no bunnies in my head. That makes sense. You just smash them and run, which is what you do with snow bunnies. As I've heard, I certainly don't have any experience with snow bunnies. All right. So I was not missing. It's not 20 in that other one. It's probably 5 in that other one thing. It's probably 10. I mean. And I, of course, ain't never even nutted not one time. So I'm going off hearsay about snow bunnies as well. Absolutely, it's all hearsay. Uh, Everybody knows the second you nut in a snow bunny, you lose all your melanin. So, oh, there we are. There's. Okay, so I'm missing 4 gems, I think. Let me just make sure it's not no odd number of gems down here in here. It was not. I did need 4. So I either need 2 green gems or 4 red gems. Everybody keep those peepers peeled. I feel like it's probably going to be up in that upper area that I was in. Oh, not here. I feel like there's more beach somehow. There might be another place you can drop down that I just haven't looked. Oh, there they are. I see them. They are up top. I just saw it. I just gotta figure out how to get over there. Okay, that was one. That was one just sitting by itself. need 3 more. Oh, here we are. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And back to the hizzy. Okay. I do hate that the guys respawn. Because now I don't know who I've killed and who I have not. But also, there's 1, 2. I know I got that guy. 84. A debate broke out in one of the Twitch chats you were frequent. Does the Legion of Doom pass the Bechdel test? I think as long as they're talking about, like supervillainy and not like how and who they gonna fuck, I think it does. Because there's women there. Oh. I completely missed this entire area. That's 90. Let's go to the Dark Hollow. Also, I think it probably would have to do with who the superhero of the week is, like who the Legion of Doom is fighting. Because if the Legion of Doom is fighting like Wonder Woman, then absolutely they could easily pass the Bechdel test because the person they're talking about is going to be a woman. The person they talk about the most. Okay. Catwoman and Gigantic talk about more than Superman, like Wonder Woman and Zatanna. That's what I said exactly, yeah. But I don't think it's very difficult. As long as you don't have... Comic books, for as male-centered as they are, have enough women supervillains and main characters that I think as long as the writing is... As long as you're a competent writer, you can get them to pass the Bechdel test very easily. I did not mean to do that. Can you stop beating my... Oh, there's only 100 on here. And there's only 3 dragons. Oh, that was a... I didn't even look up the achievement list for this game. Well, I thought y'all was all defense. What? I didn't know you was swinging. Darius?
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged.
No.
But a quick flame
No, I know a bunch of Dariuses. I don't know a single Darius that sound like that. Not a one. People miss that the Bechdel test is bit tongue-in-cheek. It's an intentional low bar. Yeah, but there's so many things that don't pass it with as low as that bar is. Like if you think about like a movie, if you think about a movie like Wonder Woman 1984, right, that stars that woman that shall not be named. Like a movie like that should easily pass, right? Easily, like the entire movie should be that. It is a movie that should only have one man in it. I never thought about that movie. It won't start now. Fair. But I use it as a premise because it's a movie that takes place on an Amazoness island with what should only be one man. Like there's no reason why it should not pass that test. Had to fry that man's booty hole.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
You say the action button. What is the action button? Whoop. Okay, the action button is for some reason right stick. Clicking is R3, as it used to be called on the PlayStation. Okay, I missed 2 gems somewhere. Why can't I just collect everything in a single go without missing anything? That would be nice. Yep. Missing 2. Oh, it's up there. I see it. Now the question is, how are we supposed to get up there? Can I glide from here? Oh, yeah. Well, I think I have gotten farther in this little playthrough that I've done in like 20 minutes than I ever did as a kid. I was such a stupid kid. Okay, there's only 10 coins left here, I bet. And there's 1 dragon I haven't found. So, my guess would be that there's just 1 area I have not been to yet. There was a world up here I haven't been to, right? Yeah. Town squares. The Guardians beat the Royals in a 4-game series, 3-1. Now we coast through the season and don't hit one of the infamous losing skids again this season. And the wild card spot is ours. I'll go ahead and punch a mahogany tree to not curse us. LOL. Hey, the only baseball team near me is the only baseball team near me is the Rockies, and they are still historically bad. So I won't have anything in the postseason whatsoever. But also, since you beat the Royals, does that mean that that the Pasquatch has to take his cornrows out? That was something I saw, unfortunately. That man has got cornrows for some reason. Not for some reason, he got cornrows because they got over 500.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Those are weak ass bulls. They must have neck issues. Okay. Well, I almost didn't jump at all. That was about to be a mistake.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
You're already repeating tips? Well, what was this, a PS1 game? Cleveland makes out of the playoffs consistently, but ends up shitting the bed to the Yankees. It seems like we can only win in the movies. But also, you don't buy your team like the Yankees and the Dodgers. So it's not like you have much of a shot if ownership's not willing to spend big like those two squads. And that's the one time where I want billionaires to flaunt their wealth. Is if you're gonna flaunt your wealth like this and buy a sports team, at least don't be cheap on it. Never thought I'd see Spyro in such a high frame rate. Yeah, they released these games. They re-released these games in I think 2018. The first 3 Spyros in a package. It goes on sale fairly frequently. Okay, did anybody see a way to get up? While we were running around? Oh, I guess we need to... Oh, definitely need to be higher. Bless your heart, Big Rob. I put so many typos in that sentence you might have thought I had a stroke. It happens. It also happens if if you're stroking while typing, because you have to type with one hand. I need to turn sharper. I'm getting the newspaper again. What are you getting the newspaper for? Am I not high enough quality entertainment? I clearly don't need to glide from there. There we go. Oh, that was also an achievement. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever since you've been gone. Please come back home. You're right. It's not hard enough to hit you. You're right. It's not hard enough to hit me with. Okay. We major.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook in the pause menu.
You drunkard? Of course I haven't 100% this area because I still gotta catch that daggum egg thief. Now I gotta consider how to get back over there. Bitch, did you fly? Good grief. I gotta go. I bet it's all the way at the other side. Hey, I did that thing I almost did before. Where that bad dragon got soaked. We were down 2-1 in the final game versus the Royals. Then in the 8th inning, we clutched it out with a 2-run homer. Who hit the homer? There's this VTuber, by the way, named like AKA Scarlet, that really loves the Guardians as well. And unfortunately, that is where I get most of my Guardians information from. She is a baseball VTuber, though. Come on, you've done this once before already, and I'm not even getting close anymore. I did not save whatever muscles I used to do this the first time. CJ is a rookie. Good. Is he a full rookie, or is he a rookie that still has some time left in the minors? Okay. Yo, thanks for the likes on the live. I appreciate it. One day I will make this jump again. Maybe by that time I'll have grandchildren. Or children. Anyway, I never said this was a... no, I'm not going to give up on it. I just... really biffing it, yeah. Oh, look at... It's crazy, because I'm not even, like, getting close consistently. At least now I'm hitting the top of the wall, and not, like, the bottom of the wall, whenever I do it. But, like... that was it. I just knew I didn't jump at the peak of my jump. Boy, I love slamming my head into shit. This is the Spyro CTE simulator. It would just be fantastic if I could have a double jump. I would love a double jump so much. Nope, CJ does not have minor league time, and after last night, he definitely earned a spot. Good. Oh, he's gone. You know what? You know what, Mr. Dragon? You win. You win, Mr. Dragon. You can keep that egg. Don't nobody give a fuck about that kid, no way. Not about that one. Oh, just came from there. I did Stone Hill already. You don't have anywhere to take me, right?
Wow! You may travel to the... Are you ready to go?
No, don't need to go to the Peacekeepers. Oh, I haven't been this way. I was like, I'm obviously missing something. Like something major. There we go.
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
Alrighty. Do I feel like I'm ready to do this boss? Is this door up here? No, that's for when we get all the gems in the game. Not just all the gems in this world. Alright, so give me just 1 second. I'm going to go and empty my baby bladder real quick. So, in just 1 second. Also, let's I saw a news story where somebody said that Zoran Mondami's favorite rapper was like a pro-Taliban guy, which just means I have to play his music while I'm on break. So give me just 1 second. Anyway, we're back. I remember to unpause the recording this time, so YouTube gets to see everything. Starting with this fight against Toasty. How many times am I gonna lose this boss fight? By the way, I think about 7,000. After playing this strategy RPG called Unicorn Overlord, I want to make chess the RPG and personally all the pieces, giving them their own little quirks. That could be fun. Is this? What is up with that dog? What the dog doing? Basically just told me I need to stay my ass in the kitchen if I want to catch it alive on time. I feel like I didn't say that. Why is this dog beating my ass? What have I done to the... What did I do to the dog? All I did was take out all these grand wizards and this dog keeps body slamming me. And now I'm dead. And I'm dead. Didn't even make it. Didn't even make it. Okay, so I can kill them. It just takes... It takes 2 fire breaths. Also, I would like to say that my actions in this video game mean nothing. I do enjoy dogs. I like dogs. I would never roast a dog alive for gems. Well, actually, if you got a ruby every time you roasted a dog,
Nasty Nock has put one of his most
that might actually be pretty good money.
I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
What is that Toasty? Somebody clip it out of context. I ran into the boss and died immediately. Reminds me of this cartoon short series I saw as a kid called Circle Jerks, about two circle friends, one big one and a small one. I forgot their colors, and they will play pranks on the rest of the town full of shapes. Is that the Grim Reaper? Bitch, are you a chicken? You a chicken named Toasty? $82. I definitely miss some. I most definitely miss some gems somewhere. Unless these two things have 18. 86. No, no. Oh, here we go. I was like, I must have missed like several. And I still missed 3 somehow. These games are my favorite remakes, remasters that came out during the end times of 2020. I think as far as remakes go, this and the Crash one are some of the best remakes we ever got. The Tony Hawk remakes are very fun still. Like I still really enjoy the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake, and I really enjoy the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake, and I really enjoy the 3 and 4 remake that just came out. Oh, I never killed this doggo. Anyway, there we go. I definitely never beat that boss as a kid. I know that for a fact. Gorb Changler. What a name. I feel like I remember this, but my brain has nothing. I remember the term circle jerks. I remember nothing about the shorts.
Wow! I see you may travel. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go to Peacekeepers. bada bang, bada boom.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been.
He got them just pinned in his chest.
Please recover our.
That's gotta hurt.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Just pinning medals in his chest. Maybe he's a masochist. Is masochism very big in the bad dragon world? Does anybody know? Oh, you can. I can fire the cannons. I feel like because of that, there's supposed to be something. There's something I'm supposed to shoot, because I can also spin them. Don't know yet. Okay, there's. Oh, I was gonna say there's got to be a lot more gems in this world. Also, I would love to know what these skill points do. I was not aware Spyro was an RPG. Have I tried Borderlands 4 yet? No, I have not. I'm going to use my TikTok money to buy Borderlands 4, which means I won't be able to play it until Monday. But we will be streaming Borderlands 4 on Monday. And that'll be my first reaction to it. Okay. Let me see. I bet I'm also supposed to use these. Yep. So I need to find a. Well, I just skipped right into that hole. Just right into the poison lean. Them boys put some activists in the water, and I jumped right into it. It's another path. Let's get all this stuff first. I'm trying to get all the gems in this area because I'm not going to remember. Because I'm definitely not going to remember when the. Gonna remember who and what I've killed. Ice level, that sounds like hell. There are two types of levels that are super annoying in old school video games, and it is ice levels. There are ice levels, and they are ice levels and underwater levels. Ice levels and lava levels. Lava levels are bad, but not nearly as bad as underwater levels are. Underwater levels are built to give children angina and high blood pressure. Oopsie, accidentally murdered a bunny rabbit. The ice level in Jack and Daxter is Hell on Earth. Is they I don't know why they insisted on putting ice levels in video games for so long. It's just it's become a trope of the platformer series. I hate water levels where your character is holding their breath and you gotta find air pockets. Sonic the Hedgehog will be named as my fifth reason. Yeah, also the music for Sonic as you're the music for Sonic as you're dying and drowning is awful. Um, that lady spanked me. Ooh. Where'd the other one go? Did the other one run off? If I was supposed to get that, I'm gonna be real upset if I didn't get a jewel because the dude jumped to his death. $300. I was gonna say that gives me a lot of Quit spanking me, please. This is a really short list, ain't it? No, it just happened early on. John Philip Sousa is the reason for 9, but the sousaphone. Everybody loves the sousaphone. Okay, I did get his thing, even though he ran off. Girl, fuck the sousaphone. What's wrong with the sousaphone? What else are fat people gonna play? That hoe is so heavy and for what? And I'm a percussionist, my parts are always boring. I'm trying to bait. Thank you. I I gotta bait the rest of these. Where did the rest of them go? It was 3 of them hoes, right? Well, there's the key up there. No! Why? So close. Ha! You bingo wing, bitch. So we all decided that Spyro is the bully, right? Yeah, Spyro. I said the title is "This is a Bad Dragon." What the fuck, Spyro? Bitch keep spanking me. Corporal punishment is not legal. Yeah, Spyro is 100% a villain headbutting hoes. Yeah. But we love him for it. We love him for his villainy. My husband is sitting next to me, and his phone on volume 1000. As a retort, turn your phone on just keep turning your phone up. Make me louder and louder. Put me on the Bluetooth speaker.
So cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
Yeah, everybody should watch their back. That's just good hygiene. That man's whole cheeks is out. I didn't fall down there. I just look at that man. Look at his cheeks. If I went out like that, I would be arrested. The only thing covered by that shield is this man's urethra. When you divorce him and challenge him to a knife fight, why you... Sir, where are your pants? We are on YouTube. Exactly. Exactly. Where is this man's pants? I would, but I like Tricare. He's a Marine. He will whoop my ass. Marines are horrible at hand-to-hand combat. Don't tell him I said that. Also, ask him how crayons taste. Hey. Come on, spit. Thank you. Good grief. That took way too long. Also, I only have 226 coins. These chests better be loaded. They were not. Oh, is there 50 coins in here? There is 50 coins in there. No, it wasn't. Was it? It was 25 coins in there. Where's the other 25 coins? Can if he sleep, give him some pussy and then stab. I feel like that's the plot of every Snapped episode. And also the musical Chicago. He had it coming. He had... Oh, it's... You sneaky bastard. It's a great plan, but I be sleep too. Also, they might have another kid. That is fertile ground. You got to remember that. That... Yo, thanks for the resub, Blue. I appreciate it. I almost said I love you for it. Don't love you for it, but I appreciate it. 100% complete. Also, was that the boss level? A white man in a black woman's business? The guillotine. He heard because he's nosy as hell. There's always a white person in your business. I found out that I don't have class on Fridays when I thought I did. That's so nice. Also, I saw you were having car trouble. Did you get that sorted out? So I get to spend a great day with my nephew. That's dope. I accidentally beat the boss level. Before I beat any other levels on that. I should get my car back tomorrow after spending $1,300. That sucks. What happened? Electric stuff was fucked up, basically. Oh, that's terrible. So I'm assuming they, along with a battery and an alternator. Boy, whoa. Well, I done fucked this up. I wasn't paying attention. I did not realize this was one of these levels. Yeah. I know I need to get everything in one run. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Also, if anybody watched my playthrough yesterday of Saints Row, they would know. Oh, you can recover. Oh, you're assigned. Oh, I ran out of time. I ran out of time. Let's whoop. My nephew started preschool this week. So I can't wait for him to tell me what colors are. I can't believe I missed. It's those boxes. I can't wait. You've heard so much about these colors. Also, this could be a great opportunity for him to learn that he's colorblind. And then he can tell you what he thinks colors are, which also sounds like a very fun conversation. Missed. At least I know which one I missed. My son and I talk about the horses we pass after school every day. So far, I know they are horses and they go neigh. He's uncovering some stuff. In 20-something years, I'll get to do drugs with him and we can revisit the color conversation. Yeah, if you start drying out shrooms now, they should be real strong by the time he's old enough to partake. Just start steeping some shroom tea tomorrow. I saw his schedule on the fridge and he's learning about apples next week. I need to smoke with my granny. That lady is high all the time now that she's retired. I was telling my sister about this, my little sister. I am so irresponsible with my carts. Like, I bought one the other day. First of all, I bought one for way too expensive. I spent $50 on a cart, on a disposable. I spent $50 on a disposable. And because I walked into this dispensary, they had a lady on the side doing, like a vendor on the side doing this thing. They were like, hey, you get $20 off when you buy from the vendor. I was like, cool. They're like, yeah, and if you sign up for this thing, you get $15 off. And then they told me it was $56 after I was already at the register and she had my card in her hand. No, she had, and I had my wallet in my hand because you can't pay with card here at the dispensary. But anyway, dispensary weed is a government scam. Like, Like Chance the Rapper said. I should have known too, because it was like one of those boutique dispensaries, and I was just trying it out. Yes, American dollars. I would have felt better if it was Canadian. Okay, now I got arches to do. Well, I guess I could do lights. But let's... How many times did I miss that arch? I don't think I got enough time for this. Where's the last light? Where the other lighthouse? Drive the dragon? Damn, I am driving the dragon. Ooh. Google, how do you fight people through stream? Oh, here's the last one. Are you? Just follow the course. It's in a line. I could follow the course. I could. But then I got to get everything all in one go to have enough time. And I don't want to do that. I'm trying. Before I have to... You know, I don't got to explain myself to you. You can fight chat via Uno. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to start applying my violence via Uno. Anyway, at least I got the arches that time. You accept that duel? You didn't even show up the last time we played. She had to spend time with her family. Exactly. I was with family getting drunk at a gay bar. That sounds like fun for real though. My family is homophobic. Well, to be fair, I think if you took them to a gay bar, that would make them more open to getting drunk. So they don't have to pay attention to all the fruity. How dare I miss that? They're already open to getting drunk. Gay beam. Your family needs to embrace the rainbow? Yeah, like Skittles. I'm gonna beat this level eventually, I promise. I just need to string. My family had to embrace the rainbow because I'm too much of a delight to cut off. Push forward the gay agenda. We won't stop until everyone's gay and nobody has to suffer. Whichever one comes first. I don't know the gay agenda. I keep forgetting about the meetings. I'm on the spectrum. That's tough. I think my nephew is going to end up being straight. We listen, we never know. He might be ace. You know, we pretend to be straight for a very long time. I'm doing this for practice. I know I missed. I know I missed that one. I just need to see if I can get the rest of these. I'm gonna be so upset if this turns out to be the run. It's gonna be close. Nah, that wasn't it. What chores were you into as a child? I pretended to be video games mostly. As the family gay, you have to be the one to push it. Encyclopedias. Yeah, kinda. I tried to get into action figures and just couldn't. But I loved video games and I loved reading. So I'm an awful nerd of a human. I was a Barbie and American girly. Well, like 90% of the American Girl dolls are lesbian anyway, so that makes sense. I was a Barbie girl. Wait, what? The American Girl dolls? They don't give lesbian energy to y'all? They don't give Willow. I read so many American Girl books. Kit is definitely a lesbian. Oh! I was so close. So close. Hey, now my encyclopedia was lit, and I had a magic dictionary. I read that thing for hours. You know what? I get it. I feel the energy of lesbianism from American Girl dolls. Don't say that too loud. Some church lady's gonna hear you and burn their daughter's collection. Okay, I'm glad they gave that to me. I didn't deserve it, but I'm glad they gave it to me. The only black one was Addie, and she was a runaway slave. Yeah. My mom was a social studies teacher, and she loved American Girl. They had little play scripts, and she used them in her lessons all the time. That's fair. Also, I think for a long time, the only acceptable stories for uh, for like characters, black characters in that time period were like slaves. Even now, I think that's a slaves and former slaves. Even now, I think that's a common thing. Like it's either slaves or race swapped royalty, or a royalty of a made up African nation. Boy, I messed that up. Melody is another black American girl. I've never heard of Melody. She's from the 60s, so one could assume what her deal is. Ah. They should have just made a black American Girl doll from the 90s. I was a Barbie and my scene girl. I was a Barbie and my scene doll girl. I used to perform whole skits with them with my brother and sister. If they went off script, heads started rolling. I was a Bratz kid. My sisters were Bratz kids. Brian's gonna come in here and say he was a Cabbage Patch Kid because he's old. Because they're old. I played with those Flash games so much. Flash games are important. I used to play with the dress up. I used to play the dress up games on PC because I thought they were cool. And then people started accusing me of only playing it because I wanted to look at naked women. And I was like, they're barely even naked. Cabbage Patch, what are we, 67? Brian? Yeah, Brian's getting up there. I tried playing backyard baseball a little while ago, and I was so bad at it. There are so many hidden stats in backyard baseball. You have to look it up. You either had to be a kid and figure it out by just dumping hundreds of hours into the game or just look it up. I had a My Buddy, you fucks. Yeah, you had a My Buddy and Garbage Pail Kids. And Garbage Pail Kids cards. If I look that up and it says something later than 1985, we're having chicken at the repass. Good. I paused to read that and still missed one. This man is slapping the bass. My mom had a Cabbage Patch doll. She is 62. They came out in exactly 1985. Alright, then we can have fish at the repass. I have a fun mortuary science fact. And what is that? What is that fun fact? It stopped being made by the original company by 1990. It ages me so specifically. It does. To be fair, Brian, I think you're the same age as my aunt, who was much younger. Who was much younger than my mom was. Like my aunt was born in '87. No, she was born. My aunt was born in '85 because she just turned 40 this week. So she was my aunt was 7 years older than me. So she grew up with us as well, but still just slightly older. I also make fun of her for being old, and I don't call her my aunt. I just call her by her first name. Yeah, I was born in late '87. My sister was born in '85. Yeah, that makes sense. But love my aunt. My aunt helped shape my taste in music. Listen to her Sammy CD a ton. I like the way you look at me. Catholics need to be kept whole at burial. So if you're cremated, you had to be scattered or put into necklaces. You can be scattered or put into necklaces or whatever. But if you're cremated, lose a limb in life, they'll cremate you and keep it until you die so all of your ashes can be together. That's fair. Cannot be scattered. I like to tell my students that I'm older than Google. That's not that crazy though. I guess for a kid it is. Bluish Shoe just booted up Stardew Valley. I guess I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. The first person in my family that I know that was cremated was my grandpa, and he got buried under a tree. Like we dug a hole and planted a tree. Dug a hole, put him in it, and planted a tree over it. So someone just has to hold on to your ashes forever. I think they could probably, yeah, they could put them in the hole. You're multitasking? Okay, sure. Sure, I believe it. What are you, ADHD? Give me just a second. My nose is starting to run. Rob says you should put grandma's ashes in your hole. Merch a Catholic dildo. I need it on a shirt. That makes more sense. You know what? Hell yeah, that shall be his legacy. Sure, yeah, I'll make Catholic dildos as my legacy. Oh shit. My friend was cremated and buried. My dad wants to be cremated and he wants his ashes spread across the mountains of Colorado. I know y'all heard of Bratz and Barbie. But what y'all know about Betty Spaghetti? Betty Spaghetti is my bitch. Her and Polly Pocket were holding me down. Those Polly Pocket playsets, especially the ones you could get from like McDonald's that unfolded like from a little plastic purse, those were cunty as fuck. Oh, that's gonna get me muted on YouTube. You can't say that one word on YouTube. Give me just 1 second. I need to write down that timestamp. There's at one. There's a minute 50. I gotta mute that. Groovy Girls were fun too. I had a Betty Spaghetti. I chewed her arms off. How old were you? And they had Max for the boys too. Yeah. Anyway, that threw me off. We'll come back to here later when I feel more skilled. Your brothers did G.I. Joe and Beyblades? I didn't have the imagination for Beyblades. Like, I knew what they were and stuff, but the second the monsters didn't pop out the Beyblades, I was done with them. I used to like chewing things. Do you now eat cornstarch or red clay dirt? Because I might have a medical diagnosis for you. My whole ass brother got my Major Pain DVD stuck in the DVD player with his copy of Spider-Man 3. Medical medical advice for the price of a Twitch sub. What a deal. Yeah. What a deal. I do not actually, but I do like listening to people eat cornstarch. Yeah, that's not a medical diagnosis. That just means you're fucked up. What the fuck listening to people chew? I cannot stand the sound of people chewing. I was a Bionicle girly. Boy, the people who were into Bionicle were really into Bionicle. It just missed me because I think Bionicle came on Wednesdays. Either came on Wednesdays or Monday nights on Cartoon Network, and I had to be at church on those nights, so I didn't watch it. My my misophonia around chewing is so bad that it makes me feel violent. I hate mukbang so much. I only watch Big Simon because he has the music over his eating sounds. Yeah, my wife loved Bionicle. Yeah, that feels strong lesbian energy there. I have big news for you. I don't think bluish. I heard it's a trans thing too. Yeah. I have news for you. I am your wife. Yeah, I don't think she's. I don't think she's looking at the thing. I thought that was really funny. The second you my husband still talks about the Bionicle commercials when Move Along by All American Rejects come on. Yeah. I only like mukbangs with crunchy things like celery. The lady who ate the pickles was one of my most watched videos. I need 17 more. Oh my god, I'm gonna have no. I'm gonna have 0 lives after this. This might be the end for me. Is there a door over here? No. I thought you were Mia. Also, no worries, the weed delivery arrived. I'm being naughty and watching this while making boxes at work. Listen. Twitch streams are best suited while doing menial tasks. Did I get everything? I did. I got all these. I got all the gems by accident. I I thought this was the smoothest pickup line, but then I was like, Mrs. Blue can probably fight. I feel like I missed something. Hello, Blue's wife. We have heard so many nice things about you. Yeah. He said you're talking about Bionicle without me. Yeah, I did miss some things. That's fine. They were all nice things, though. Did I beat Dry Canyon already? I should have looked at the list. I did. That's good. Easy Fridays are great. No, I haven't done Dry Canyon. All these 400. I was gonna say there's way too many coins being got at this point. I tried to cut that corner too. Did you play this game as a kid? Very little. I played this game. My sisters had it on PlayStation 1. And I didn't have the PlayStation 1 because I had the N64. That, they pulled the gat on me. I did not know Spyro enemies were strapped up. I did not. We didn't have any consoles, save for the Wii and GameCube. I did play the bad Game Boy Advance Spyro. My little brother had the Game Boy Advance Spyro. Your parents were divorced too? I had a Wii, never had a GameCube. I really wanted a GameCube because I really wanted to play Mario Kart Double Dash, which is why now Mario Kart Double Dash is my love language. PlayStation, Xbox stayed in my house. My mom wouldn't let me get a Game Boy Advance because she didn't want you taking it to school. That's fair. I got a Game Boy Advance and immediately took it to school with Pokemon Ruby. You gonna throw that bird at me? Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. I said the bird, bird, bird. I thought you were gonna throw it. You hit me with that motherfucker. I played mine in the bathtub after terrorizing the neighbor on my bike. One day I relaxed too much and it went under. Oh, that's awful. I grew up on Mario Kart Wii. They played Double Dash one time and I knew it was superior. Yeah, the Mario Kart I spent the most time in is Mario Kart Wii. And also Mario Kart DS because my little sister had it for the DS. Now, my parents just wanted to have a good balance between gaming and other hobbies, but we also didn't have a lot of money. Yeah. That's a fun game to play, Poverty or Divorce. The fact that you talk about Mario Kart so much in your videos, we know it's your love language. Pokemon Ruby, my beloved, is still it is the game I put hands down the most time into as a child. That's the game you were playing that killed your GPA? Oh, okay. I see where I need to go now. Also, I was not allowed to terrorize my neighborhood on a bike because I couldn't ride a bike. Did y'all see how sassy that was? That sassy ass cactus. I never understood the meme behind I heard you like Mudkips because I just love Mudkip that much. Mudkip was my number one starter, followed by Torchic, and Trico can go to hell. The original Pokemon getting getting big was the first time I remember thinking, this ain't for me and y'all are fucking dorks. I was just riding close to cars and then turning away at the last minute. I just had learned to ride. I was like 8. I learned how to ride my bike. Like 8 is also considered late to learn how to ride a bike. I didn't learn how to ride my bike until I was a teenager. Like I was the big 13. I knew people who had lost their virginity when I learned how to ride a bike. We have a bucket plushie we got from a friend. It also has a little raincoat and a hat. I've seen those. Those are cute as hell. So you almost committing, I can't say because of YouTube, was being a terror. Well, she took a toaster bath, but just the toaster just wasn't plugged in. Her name is Puddles too, I think. That I need to get plushies and name them. No, they were parked cars, and when I say real close, think about what an autistic 8-year-old would consider dangerously close to a parked car.
Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known.
I forget.
So I assume you were social distancing from the cars and swear you were going to hit them head on. I also went too fast over a speed bump. Went over the handlebars, limped home crying, and didn't ride my bike for a week. The fact you were only off it for a week is so brave. I thought I was out of lives. I was about to break my disc. This game, I don't even have a disc. Playing this on my Xbox without a disc drive. I really want to get a plushie that's a Qui-Gon from Guild Wars 2. But that's another Etsy purchase, and I've made enough recently. Maybe I was a bad kid. How do you get more lives? You have to, do you see the, there's one right here. Like, if I coast to this guy, like, that gave me an extra life. If I can pick it up. Because it's up there. Y'all make me want to get plushies and name them. It sounds so cool. Yeah, oh, I have 2 lives left. 2 lives. My mom complained I was a boring kid. That's right. My big sister was the adventurous one. And I was always so afraid to get in trouble behind her that I didn't do a ton of stuff. Okay. I only have 2 lives left. Do we think I could even make that jump over there? I'm going to say no for now. God forbid you wanted to save her from a heart attack. Oh, here's another life. They knew we were gonna run out of lives. If you're getting plushies, don't get Squishmallows. They're on the BDS. Squishables are okay. Okay. Mind you, my sister got pregnant at 13, but God forbid I was boring. I like Squishables way better. Okay. Oh, there's a dragon up there. A dragon needs nuts. I deserve that. Squishmallows is the equivalent of those boring box storefronts instead of being a building with character. Yeah. Okay, so I don't need to go over there. Let's go this way. The other dragon was there. I think I need to go higher to get over there. I think I would have fell down the stairs if I was her age. I have to have a hugging pillow to be comfortable at night, and my current one is a pig. Pigs are super huggable. You could get a real life pig and it'd be just as huggable. Also, if you don't want to have, if you don't want to deal with teenage pregnancies, all you have to do is lose your virginity while on a 1 week trip between the 8th grade and the 9th grade. Yeah, between the 8th grade and 9th grade, lose your virginity. And never go back to that state again. Never mind, I messed up. Cuddle with it. What do you mean? Oh, I think. Yeah, I needed to do that. We already have our son, the cowboy. I'm glad I'm missing these jumps when I don't lose a life, because when I go to try to jump for that when I go to try to make that jump for all that treasure, I'm assuming I'm going to miss like 97 times. I don't even know how many chins that is.
Might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
Also, he had an X marks the spot on his neck. That seemed just a little bit fruity to me. I don't remember how to get back to where I was when I was there on the time at the time I was there doing the things I was doing. So a bad dragon releasing other bad dragons, yeah. But they're limited release bad dragons because I think they'll be back in again. My buddy Lemon grew up with Spyro, and he was thirsting for several of these dragons when he played the remake. That's fair. She waited too long to come clean, so she kept it. My niece graduates high school in January. All right. Now I gotta get all the way over there. Come on, now we got it. Oh, that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. I need y'all to have 6. Should I be concerned over which dragons he was thirsting over? There are some cute dragons in this game. They are all men. All right. I think that's where I'm gonna wrap it up for the time being. With Spyro. And of course, as soon as I say that, my camera loses focus. I'll probably come back to Spyro 1. I had a good time with this one. I'll need to do, I need to practice so I don't embarrass myself again on those gliding levels. Um, but YouTube, I appreciate you for rocking out with me. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And peace.